especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Chris Dunn.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Here's Lewis. Into the lane.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Foul. Kenyon Martin.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot? And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. No good on the three.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Number 19.
Here's Lewis.
Personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Scotty Lewis. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A 12-point game. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Lewis. And stolen by Dunn. To the wing on the left. Here's Bull. And the 3 ball is good. Bull's got 5 now.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Christopher. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Edwards, that's good.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
2 points.
He gets that one. 5 points in the game.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
Houston.
James Harden getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this.
Get ready for the Jim Squad.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Edwards drives in.
Anthony
And the
Edwards.
basket is good. Edwards got his second basket.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Green. It doesn't go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Ball from long range.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
From deep. Again, ball missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards, that's good. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Houston foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green.
First personal
That
foul.
is his first foul. Foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution for your Rockets, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to Bull. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Jaden.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And Bull slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Personal foul.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. Look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shots good by Green.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Harden inside the three-point line. And that one's on target from the wing. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Ball. Basket, good.
2 points for
13 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Now
That's
into
a
the
tough
lineup
call
for
for the
Houston.
ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Jr.
And the Rockets making a change here. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here's Christopher. 5 points in the game. Pass to Martin. Just 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Harden outside. Down low. And he drives in. Here's Collins. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Taking 2 shots.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good. Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
It's first triple of the second quarter,
2
third
minutes
of
remaining
the
in
game.
the first half. 2 minutes.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Goes to Houston.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Ball from long range. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
.136 left to play here in the half.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
At the line.
Ball hits them both. 1:35 left now here in the second. Here's Harden. And that one, good.
James Harden.
Harden's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Here's Green. Reed with the block. And they're able to recover. Tries again. And it's Green missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ball. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
James Harden.
Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Collins. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Now Ball. The layup off target. They swipe it. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hold. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Dives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And that one's good. Green. And Minnesota has possession. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. They kick it out to Green. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Green's got 11 points.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Minnesota Ball. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 19.
Ball with it. Pass to McDaniels. And it's good for 2.
Jaden McDaniels.
McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green.
Jalen Green.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Rockets.
Outside Edwards. It's tipped. They retain possession. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Houston now. Lewis, right side. Pass to Sims. Here's Christopher. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now, here's Bull. Edwards drawing the double team.
Rockets foul.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Here's Lewis. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bull. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Bull. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Minnesota making a switch.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here's Lewis.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Pass to Wood. Looking to end the run. And finished off by Wood.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
Harden draws the double. Shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. And the Rockets with possession here. And the Georgia Bulldog, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. KCP earns his keep on defense.
He certainly does, Kevin, but that combined with his long-range marksmanship have carved him a nice niche in the NBA, and part of the reason the Lakers won the championship in 2020. They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
The baseline J. That one a little long. Minnesota with the ball.
Rockets foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
On defense, Houston. And Harden wide open. He shoots.
James Harden.
Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 25 points in the game. Here's Christopher. 11 points in the game. Reed with the block. They recover. And Cauley Stein throws it down. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Christian Wood.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
No basket there. Missed number 4 of his 14 field goal attempts. Pass the ball. Houston moving it around. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Here's Green.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's stolen by Reddish. In the corner, Harden. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Minnesota ball.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Here's Collins. That shot misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. The drive by Green. And Green slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean,
James
if
Harden.
you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Pass to Wiggins. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Harden inside the three-point line. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Takes a step back. Here's Ball. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Again, ball missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And here's Harden for three. In the corner, Collins with it. And it's blocked. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here's Bol. Clock is at 3. Şengün with the rebound. And here's Green outside. And Bol pulls it down. Edwards drives in.
That's the
James Harden getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here is Lewis. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Wood. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. Minnesota with the rebound. Left side, Edwards. Takes a three. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Here's Christopher. He can't get it to go. Dunn with some nice D. For three, Okogie. It's hauled in by Wood. And the Rockets with possession here. Driving the lane. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Okogie. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Took him no time at all on that one. Okogie's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Minnesota. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Here's Edwards. Driving inside.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
pass to Christopher. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
For the Timberwolves.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Gordon goes in, and then Gordon with the dunk.
I like how Gordon stays low to the ground, keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside, and excellent finishing at the basket.
Lewis with the three to the middle. That's tipped. Pass to Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Assist from
14 points for John Collins.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And finished off by Wood.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Collins, good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Back to Lewis. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Here's Gordon. Got a hand on it. Here's Okogie. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Wood. Gordon for three. Minnesota with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's hauled in by Wood. To the paint. And stolen by Dunn. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
And they double up Gordon. The tray. Knocks it loose.
2 minutes remaining.
And they get it back. Second chance shot with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second team foul.
Yeah, you know, Gordon feeds off being the aggressor. He wants to be in attack mode and really make it tough for the defender to dictate what he's going to do.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Shooting. That one is off. So both teams changing it up here.
At the line for two.
Good on the second free throw.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Over in the corner, Reddish. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
For three.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see many more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And the dunk by Bol.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And that one misses. Going inside. And the layup is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Ball. There's the pick. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Now Ball. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.
That's the
to come into
fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary. If only it running my block. #1 draft pick. They watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion. You think I just ran in the pot? I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty. Know I got the recipe, immortal. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and
I put
just
my all in
fly.
it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a on, call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in this ambition. Cooking in the kitchen, in a pop mission, in a shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing. Pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all Pistons, I blow a check out, ball vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it. Don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest caught up bringing the heater. Iron the stripes on my brand new Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. As long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21, I'ma pull and pop it like a